Brew till 1 o'clock. We're on Facebook Live now, and we're joined by Candy Ho, who is the CEO of Accidental Art. And Candy, thanks for coming into the studio this morning, or this afternoon. Nice to see you here.
Hi, James.
Now, you know, I'm a bit of a ignoramus about art. I don't really know anything about it. I kind of like looking at it, but I don't know where to start. And I do wander around Central or around Soho, and I see all of these galleries, but I've never been in one. They all look very good behind the glass, lots of stuff in there, but I guess I'm maybe a little bit afraid to go into the gallery. I'm not sure what's going to happen. But you know what you're doing is you're trying to bring art to life, aren't you? And
yes,
you're introducing people to art through these tours. Tell us about these tours that you're organising.
Sure. Thank you, James. So what we do actually is to organize weekly regular art tours around Soho. As you said, there are so many art galleries hidden in these alleys and also even street art as well. So we really want to bring people into these galleries. As you said, like so many people walk by, but they never walk into it. But after, you know, it's a 2 hours tour, and we will visit 4 to 5 different galleries. And these galleries are all from different backgrounds, and they present art from different formats, different countries. So after these walking tours, like people are usually very amazed that, okay, actually these people working in the galleries are very friendly. They won't bite you. They actually talk to you.
That's
and
what we're
introduce.
worried about. That's what we're worried
exactly.
about.
They actually won't press you to buy anything, you know.
Okay.
They were there. They are supposed to help you and introduce the artworks. And, you know, the more you hear about people's opinion, the more you will know, like, which are the pieces that I would like to have. It's really fascinating. You know, after this tour, many people start to develop the habit of gallery hopping. That's what we want to promote. I mean, we need people's the support to encourage the art industry, right?
No, I think it's, you know, maybe a couple of hundred galleries around Soho, maybe?
Yes, I'm sure it's above hundreds.
There's certainly a lot of them. And presumably they really do cover lots of different styles of art. What sort of things, you know, what kinds of art do they cover in these galleries?
Many of them are contemporary. Just because the classic ones are more in the museums, I assume. So, well, even among the contemporaries, there are so many different styles. For example, we always start our tours at Yang Gallery on the Hollywood Road. So that's a quite established Chinese gallery that was established in the early 1990s. So you can think it's already more than 20 years. So what they are very famous for is to represent the Chinese contemporary artists. For example, the New Ink, or even the very creative oil paintings from Chinese. And the second gallery we'll visit is the Parkview Gallery. So Parkview is from the conglomerate Parkview, who owns lots of properties.
Right.
So they also have their own galleries here in Hong Kong. And their style is totally different. For example, their current exhibition is actually more on abstract art. It's a combination of artists from Germany, from China, from Korean and French, but they're all together.
So much more modern style.
Modern and abstract, exactly. So at this gallery, we will discuss the topic, the most difficult topic. Why is there abstract art? How do you appreciate abstract art? And how is abstract artwork priced, actually? So all these interesting but difficult questions.
It is difficult because, you know, sometimes you look at a painting and, you know, maybe it would have a very high price tag on, and you might go, why would I pay that for that?
Exactly. So those are very interesting topics, and people are very intrigued to know more about it. And the very good thing is, once you visit gallery, the gallery owners will always come to greet you, and they will give you, you know, more insights about it. And sometimes even artists are there. So that's a very fascinating thing about contemporary art, because the artist is still alive, and sometimes they are just around you. So they can give you, you know, the easiest way to understand their artworks. Because sometimes if you just read the catalogs, you wouldn't be able to understand, even you read 3 times.
Sometimes it doesn't sound very exciting, but maybe if someone explains it, it kind of brings it to life.
Yes, yes, correct.
For your tours, you know, do you do the tours yourself, or do you have art lovers, or who does the explanation?
Yes. So at the beginning, I also led the tour as well. But now, like, I'm more, because we set up the company, you know, I have more administrative things to do. So I also recruited more people to join our group. Of course, this project was initiated by a group of young art lovers together. And now we grew into 9 people. So all of us actually work on a part-time basis on this project, and together we lead the tour, like taking turns, and we have our different focus on the art field. So, you know, we can also learn from each other. Like create a very vibrant community among ourselves.
So how did you start then? You had an interest in art for some reason, did you?
Yes, of course. Like even from the very young age, I have a very strong interest in art. And like I always visit galleries myself and all these like art basel or auction houses, pre-exhibitions.
Hong Kong has become quite a center in Asia for art these days.
Exactly. So that's what we figured, you know. So many people has a misunderstanding of Hong Kong. Oh, Hong Kong is just a financial center. Oh, it's just a shopping paradise, a party drinking battlefield. That's all. But actually, there are so much things about, you know, arts and culture in Hong Kong. Actually, not many people know Hong Kong is the world's 3rd largest art market, right after New York and London. It's Hong Kong. Not many people know, actually. So we were thinking, you know, why not bring this to more people and show a different side of people to Hong Kong, to tourists, expats, or even locals, like not even locals know. So I quickly started to make friends in this circle, and we were thinking, you know, why not we do this more regularly and promote it on Facebook, on Instagram, you know. So that's how we started, and then we've been doing this for more than 2 years. And last year we set up the company called Extend to Art.
And what sort of people come on these tours? Who do you have? Who takes part, and who wants to know about the art?
Yeah, so I would say half of them are tourists, because we partner with Hong Kong Tourism Board. We partner with travel agent platforms to sell our tickets, basically. So half of them will be tourists. And we also partner with the 5-star hotels. You know, they have these guests who come to Hong Kong for so many times, they don't even know what else they can do. And they found us, oh, this is, you know, pretty new. So these are tourists, and also many of them are expats who live there for a few months or a few years, but, you know, they still want to dig more culture and stuff in Hong Kong. And of course, there will be locals. Yeah, they saw, because Hong Kong Tourism Board really line up with quite a few, you know, local media exposure. So locals also start to learn about us.
So, you know, obviously, I presume you get some local Hong Kongers who are from Hong Kong, but then you get Americans, British, mainland Chinese, Japanese. What is it? What sort of mix? Everywhere, is it?
Okay. Yes. I'm surprised that art is really universal. Yeah, especially here in Hong Kong. I mean, the art forms and the art styles itself are very, very versatile. It's really a mix. Like the galleries that we visited, it can be French galleries, it can be a Japanese gallery, so yeah, or Southeast Asian. So there are so many different things that, you know, everyone will love it, basically.
I'm sure the gallery owners are very happy as well, because actually, financially, it can be quite difficult to run a small gallery.
Indeed.
Because
so,
you need to sell stuff, and the rent's high, and so on, isn't it?
I know, so, it's very challenging. So among the 2 or 3 years we've been doing this, we've seen galleries open and closed a lot. So it's challenging, yeah.
Yeah, I think maybe galleries open and shut more than restaurants, and we all know how quickly restaurants open and shut in Hong Kong.
Well, that's a good thing to brought up, actually. So now many bars and restaurants, they started to combine art into their ambience. For example, they will invite artists to paint on their wall, to do a street art live show for their lunch. Or inside, they will do like a temporary exhibitions on their wall. So there is a lot of art events happening nowadays in restaurants. So that's why we actually just launched a new tour to combine food, drinks, and art together in one. So it will be like a half-day experience.
Fantastic. Now, you mentioned street art.
Yeah.
Is there much street art in Hong Kong? I mean, do we have a Banksy anywhere in Hong Kong?
We have a fake Banksy actually.
Oh, okay.
Someone mimicked it on the wall, so
Right.
it's also in Soho. But we do have a couple of famous artists here in town. We have Shepard Fairey, we have Invader, quite a few Invaders actually in Hong Kong.
And what sort of thing are they doing?
So you know Invader style. So Invader, actually, you know the old computer games, Space Invader, right? So
Yep.
that's his style. So he put up all these little stickers everywhere in Hong Kong, but he always localized it. For example, there's one in Soho that looks like a dragon, so it's China, or there is a dollar sign in Central out of a Bank of China, things like that. Very cute. Shepard Fairey would do his own, his own style, the Obey Giant theme.
Do people appreciate street art in Hong Kong, or does it get rubbed out or painted over or pretty quickly?
Oh, it really depends, because some of the graffiti art you can tell it's paint and run basically. So those get painted up like pretty quickly. But I mean that's the fun part. Like the one you like, you see it today, tomorrow it could be gone. But at the beginning, we saw the government or the janitors, they start to clean all these street arts very quickly, like super efficiently. But nowadays, people have like more consciousness to protect it. Like they will keep it longer, or there is also local art organizations to try to protect this art form. They will ask the wall owners to ask for their permission to paint on this wall so that they can keep these paintings for longer time.
Interesting. Great. Well, Candy is the CEO of Accidental Art, and you organise these gallery tours of Soho. If somebody wants more information?
Yes, if anyone interested, just please contact us through email, accidentalarthongkong@gmail.com, or our Accidental Art official Instagram, and also Facebook as well.
Brilliant. Candy, thanks very much for coming in.
Thank you very much, James.